Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trinell from YTOS, and welcome back to the countdown to Sonic Mania. We are at Carnival Night Zone, and this has to be one of the most fire beats in all of Sonic history. Just listen to it. It's so hip hop. I love it. I love it. This is probably one of my favorite zones. Not just because the song is awesome, but just because you know how cool it is. Like, look, you get to bounce on balloons, take you to cool little secrets. This thing is kind of a throwback to Scrap Brain Zone. If you guys remember that. Oh, I did not mean to go super, but damn, did I already have 50 rings? I honestly didn't realize. Let's see what's up here. Lots of places to explore. I don't think I've ever gone all the way up here before, honestly. Ah, this is a Tails route. That's why. See? Alternate route, boys. Alright, but let's continue on. I should have hung on to that electric shield. It's all good. Another cool thing about Supersonic and the shields is that with the electric and fire shield, if you go in the water with Supersonic, it doesn't make the shields go away. You retain the shield properties even when underwater. I mean, for the fire shield, it doesn't do anything, but for the electric shield, that's actually pretty cool because you can still collect rings using the electric shield while you're in the water. So that is an awesome ability, and one that, you know, keeps you from, one, losing your supersonic form, and two, keeps you from running out of lives. You get mad lives. And if you just if you were paying attention there, when I ran into that secret ring or a special stage ring, it gave me rings. You get 50 rings every time you go into a bonus ring, you know, after you've already beaten the special stages. So that's just another way that you can, one, you know, boost your life count by collecting 50 rings at once. You know, it's basically worth 50 rings. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. So it's worth 50 rings. You know, and then you only get that once you've completed all the special stages. Damn, man. See, could have did something cool, but I once again I forgot. Now, me and this zone have a lot of history. And a lot of people that played this game, you know, as kids back in the 90s may know what I'm talking about, and I'll mention it once I get there. But for a lot of people, this stage was their final stage. It was game over here. Like, you got here and it was game over. And those that went through the struggle in the 90s, you know, before there was internet, or, you know, before there was good internet, you know what I'm talking about. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, because we are now at the mid-boss. And this is a unique boss because hitting him does not do damage to him. So I can jump into him all day. It doesn't do anything. What you have to do is basically hit him for him to open up his little, like, reactor core or whatever, and that little spinning top will deal the damage to him. Like that. Pretty easy. But very confusing as a kid, going through every Sonic, you know, boss the same way, just jump into him, and then this one not doing that. And that's Act 1. Pretty straightforward. Alright, let's move. We're gonna lose our fire shield here, and it's gone. Okay, so I said I would mention some of the differences between Sonic 3 as a standalone and Sonic 3 connected to Sonic and Knuckles. One is the music. Now, I don't necessarily mean like the stage music, but the boss music is different. The invincibility music is different. The 1-up jingle is different. Wow, I did not I don't think I've ever died there. Wow, is that our first death? I think that's our first death, guys. Unless you're counting me losing at the special stages. Because then it's like a third death. So let's not do that again. Oh, rings. I always hated this thing. And having tails with you doesn't make it any better. Let's get some rings. I want to show off this thing over here. I don't know what the hell you want to call this. It's like some kind of like launcher. But I always love the sound. Oh God! I always love the sound effect because it sounds like maracas or something. Like listen. I always love that sound effect. Oh God! Actually, we're gonna go up to the right here. Let's see. Okay, try again. Maybe I should have taken the balloons. That might have been easier. Okay, I really want to get up there. I don't normally go that way. There we go. Yeah, I don't normally go this way. Oh God, these guys. They like teleport. And when they do that, like a little like electric balls like fly out everywhere. Electric sparks or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Now this has a lot, this thing that I'm standing on, this like cylinder platform thing has a lot to do with why I could never beat this level as a kid. And I'll explain it once I get there. We're not there quite yet. Because I have a couple stories involving that. Ultimate Route Boys? Not really. There's a bunch of rings. Let's not touch him. Lots of bouncing me around. Can we get another shield? Oh damn, am I too far? Okay, let's get another shield. Let's see if we can get a water shield. That's what I want. Alright, we got it. No need to hang around. And look, Knuckles is just ruining my day. This is an invisible wall until he goes away, but, you know, in case anybody wanted to know. Oh, we didn't even need to get a water shield there because there's one right here, but oh well. So I wouldn't necessarily call this a water stage, but, you know, in Act 2, there is a lot of water. I don't want to lose my shield. Alright, we're good. And when you bust open the balloons, air comes out. Always like doing that. You know, because the water is, you know, the water level is decreasing. That's why I really wouldn't call this a water stage. There's a black balloon up there. You can barely see it because of how dark it is. It's basically Knuckles turned off the freaking electricity, or most of it. You know, you got the backup generators on, but everything is pretty much blacked out. Now, earlier I was talking about the music, and a lot of you may know from like watching, you know, internet videos that Michael Jackson was actually a composer on this game. And like you can find plenty of videos that, you know, do like comparisons from his actual music and Sonic 3, but because of the controversy that he was going through at that time in the 90s, SEGA decided to you know, somewhat distance themselves from Michael Jackson, because in a lot of ways Sonic's character comes from, you know, like 90s Michael Jackson. Like there was a, you know, a certain coolness factor to him, and they tributed that to, you know, Michael Jackson. And the lights are back on. So I think the song that the Michael Jackson song that this one relates to is Jam. So if you ever look that up, this is Jam from Michael Jackson. Now, this part right here is where a lot of people just either like ran out of time you know, ran out of continues or just quit. Because as you can see, when you jump on this little cylinder thing, it moves up and down. So that's your first instinct, is to like just keep jumping on this thing, hoping that it will go low enough to reach, you know, the section below. But it never does, no matter how much you try. And actually, you know what? I take that back. I have gotten below here before, once, using, you know, jumping. But, you know, other than that, it's pretty damn near impossible. What you're supposed to do is just press up and down on the D-pad, and that moves the freaking cylinder platform. But how are you supposed to know that? As soon as you step on it, it starts moving up and down. So your first instinct is to, you know, jump up and down on it, make it move more. But that is not how it works. Another really weird story about this Act 2 of Carnival Night Zone is that there is, I don't know if it was a glitch or a bug or something, but I experienced this one time, and I was playing as Knuckles, and somehow, I don't know how it happened, but there's a speed section that is coming up, and during that speed section, I skipped a lot of the game. Like, I bypassed the boss, and I just went to this random, I'm guessing it was one of the spinning signposts. So like, I basically skipped the boss. I don't know how I did it. I've never been able to replicate it, you know, ever. I'm gonna stick with the electric shield. I've never been able to replicate it, so I don't know how it happened. But during this little section coming up, there is a way to skip the boss. I don't know how to do it. I'm hoping and praying that it happens here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Okay, so a little bit of clarity. What I just explained to you guys was the intended route for Knuckles, but there is a glitch in the game for this zone that allows for Knuckles to play the Sonic section of Act 2. I had explained it kind of backwards, and I just realized when going back and editing this is post-production Sonic, by the way. How you doing? I realized that the way that I played through Act 2 as Knuckles was unintended. And I had been doing that my entire life. And so when I actually went through it the proper way, I was like, oh my God, I just skipped the Act 2 boss. So a little bit of clarification there. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Let's get back to the gameplay. I basically just like skipped everything. I don't know how it happened. It was so weird. If anybody has ever experienced that, please let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know if you've ever been able to skip the boss on this zone, because it happened to me one time and I'll never freaking forget it. Alright, so we lost our shield and I don't want to lose my rings. This boss is kind of stupid. He drops that little ball and then he uses his little like gravity machine to pick it back up. Ah, damn. Well, I was gonna use SuperSonic on him, but I totally messed that up. He uses the gravity machine. You're supposed to run away from it and then hit him when he's picking it up. You can also use the Insta Shield to basically hit him where the ball is, because you're not supposed to be able to touch that ball. That ball damages you, but the Insta Shield allows you to hit him there. So that, my friends, was Carnival Night Zone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, but tune in next time, because we're gonna be in a very special place near and dear to my heart. The next zone I really do care for a lot, so I hope that you'll join me. My name is Trinell, and this is the countdown to Sonic Mania. Peace out.